Hello folks, I want to talk to you about some of the gear I used on my through hike attempt that was just kind of so-so. Replaced some of it already, and other stuff I have thoughts about it, just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Having said that, let's go ahead and start. First thing is this plastic spoon from Walmart. I think I paid $1 for this thing, and it works okay. I mean, you can use it, get into the mashed potato packets and the tuna packets and stuff like that. But the problem is, with this spoon, you start trying to stir up that boiling water in that mashed potatoes, it gets soft and it won't hardly work. You can't get down in there and get after it because it starts bending and giving. So replace this with a titanium spoon. So this will be going to the wayside as a backup, or if I'm not going to be heating anything hot, then I can use this for something else. So this is being replaced. Next thing is this folding cup. Again, I got this stuff at Walmart. As I've always said in my previous videos, anybody's watched them, I'm a cheapskate. So I'm always trying to buy the best price thing I can get. I got this first thinking it was good, and it works fine. It does everything it needs to do. It's got measurements inside it and everything, but the problem is you can't hardly fold the stupid thing back up. It won't fold up very easy, and you got to fight with it every time you fold it up. So I replaced it with a Sea to Summit, that cup that I got at REI. So again, this will be a backup, but as far as going with me on a regular basis, I'm putting this to the wayside using that new cup from Sea to Summit. Next thing is this pump sack I got for my Klymit pad. It's a big giant pump sack. It works fine. It's seam sealed, and you know, you could use it as a dry bag, except for there's nothing covering this hole when it's in your pack. I keep my stuff in a Nylon bag like most people do, but you could put something in this if it was, you could seal it off and you know, add one more layer of protection. I do put my pad in it, so it does get used. It's not just toting around my pack for a pump sack. It is being used, but I think they'd come up with some way to cover this up, cap this off. I think you could use it as a dry bag and get 2 or 3 uses out of it, as opposed to just using it for a pump sack. It is better than that one that they've got. It's about that big around and 4 or 5 foot long, that you have to stand up to roll it down, but that could be improved upon. And so right now I'm using it, but I think there's things that you can do to make it better, and hopefully Klymit will do that. And seeing as how I'm speaking about Klymit, I got this Static V, Klymit Static V. Most everybody's familiar with this pad. It's the first pad I bought. It's the only pad I have, and it works fine. I don't have any problems with it. I've never been cold with it. I've been down to low, below freezing several times, and I've never been cold in it. I don't bottom out. It's never leaked. I've never passed it. I can't say enough good things about it, but the one bad thing about it is the stinking thing weighs 24 ounces, and it's just, way too heavy, and you're trying to carry around stuff in your pack as it is. I'm looking at getting a X-Lite, which is approximately 12 ounces or so, depending on who you talk to, and cut my weight in half on the pad. I've heard all the stories about the noise and all those kind of type things. I'm not real sure about the narrow pad that the X-Lite is. This is a 23 inches, so it might be some getting used to, but for 12 ounce weight penalty, I think I might just at least give it a shot and go from there, or maybe the Nemo tensor. I haven't made up my mind yet, but that's some of the things I'm looking into, to swap out this pad and get a little bit lighter pad. And last, I'm not trying to pick on Klymit, it's just some of the stuff that I've acquired. I got this off of Facebook for $5 just to kind of try it out. It's a Klymit Sit Pad. You blow it up and it looks just like the sleep pad. It's got the ribs in it and stuff, and it's fine. It works okay, but it's just kind of a pain to dig out of your pack, blow it up, use it, then let all the air out of it, fold it back up, stick it back in your pack. I've replaced this with the Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch pad, and so it's pretty much undo it, set it down, and get on it, not having to blow it up and let the air out of it every time you want to use it. Plus you can use it for under your sleeping pad, and taking a nap in the afternoon when you're walking, whatever. This thing is strictly pretty much just for sitting on, so I'll do away with this and go to that multi-use Gossamer Gear pad instead. If anybody has any comments or questions, put them down below. Recommendations on sleeping pads you like, something besides the Xtherm or the Tensor, let me know. Until then, be good.